time we touch, something courses through my blood, and I'm born anew. Can you feel this warmth too? I need you so much. I'm addicted to your love. Nothing I can do. I'm so helpless for you. Heavenly, I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline. Far away, I'm absorbed within a haze, so consumed by you. Do you think of me too? Counting down the days, got me sleepless in a craze. I'm a slave to you, so damn helpless for you. Heavenly, I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline. I feel the stars align for eternity, till the end of time. Ecstasy, so burned into my mind. You're a drug for me, pure and crystalline.
Hello, once again. Whoever's here, thanks for coming. I always appreciate seeing that anyone's here. Uh, tells me that you guys like me, and that's That's nice, you know? I really appreciate that. Anyway, let's not waste much time. If you saw the little pre-stream thing, you might have seen a new thing there. You might have seen Elfelt Valentine from Guilty Gear Strive there. And the reason why I put her there is because I feel like she kind of stole my style, even though I clearly came into existence far later than she did. This new style is, I'm saying, feels like the perfect version of what I'm trying to do. You know? Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope. I hope what I'm saying is making some amount of sense. Anyway. Let's just get in there. After I adjust something a little, just a tiny bit. Alright, let me test something real quick. Alright, that's not working. Let's try this.
Thanks.
Alright, so that's what I gotta do. Anyway. Let's do a little bit of that. I'm gonna fix some of these so that they come out of the right thing. You know. Not all of these, no. Just the ones that, you know, that matter. Hi, Isaac. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. And hello, Pokey. Welcome. And also, well, hey guys, welcome to EB Games. Appreciate you guys for coming here. And Kate. Alright, I'm gonna break character for just a moment, just to explain to Isaac here, because he has not seen any of this. This is a whole entire other VTuber persona that I'm just doing on Saturday nights, and the only reason why I'm doing it is because, you know, it's fun, and also I want to play visual novels, but not, you know, as the Cheese character. We good? We good? Alright. And without further ado... Yeah! Let's just get back in. Fridge, I gotta go get the get the guide. There was one yeah, this one. And it's at the exact same point that I was at in the game. Beautiful. Excellent. Alright. Let's get in there. And let's get to meeting a lot of people's favorite character. At least I didn't get locked up this time. Yeah. We're doing these. Okay then, back in action. Good evening. Good would you mind taking your helmet off? Oh, sorry, it's so comfortable I usually forget I have it on. Is this better? Yeah, thank you. What can I get you, Miss? Master Specialist Sei-P Asagiri of the 765th Division Valkyrie Corps, at your service. Wait, that's too long. Just call me Sei. What can I get for you, Sei? Let's see. I'm in the mood for a sweet drink. Oh, but not sweet as in cool. Although a cool drink would be nice too. But not cool as in great, and especially not as in big. More so since I have to get up early tomorrow and I can't afford a hangover. Sorry, did you get that? A sweet drink, preferably a cold one that's not too big, right? Yeah, that's it. I can do that. Give me a sec. Something small, sweet, and icy. I wonder if we got something so specific. We do. It's called a Moonblast. We get 6 of these guys. 1 of these guys, 1 of these guys, and 2 of these guys. They're all on the rocks, and they're blended. Yeah. Kinda looks like a... like a sugar rush, but, you know, different. Here you are. Ah, yes. This is just what I needed. Thanks. We don't get many white knights as clients. I can only remember one other, in fact. You said you're from the Valkyrie Corps, right? Are you the guys who deal with riots and such? Riots? Oh, no. You're thinking of the Blitzkrieg Corps. The ones with huge plated suits, right? Yeah, those. No, we're different people. I mean, well, obviously, we are different people, but we don't deal with riots or anything. In fact, you could say we deal with their aftermath. How so? To rescue, heal, and protect. We are the angels who soothe those suffering from enemy attack. We are the light of hope in the darkest of times. The ones who assist the victims of crime. I'm gonna... yeah. There we go. We watch. We protect. I forgot. Yeah. What was that? Sorry, it's sort of our Pledge of Allegiance. We recite it every morning. What it means is that our duties mostly include rescuing civilians, helping the injured, and protecting them from... stuff. What kind of stuff? Burglars, rapists, car crashes, anything that might happen on our watch. You mentioned heal. Are you a doctor then? Nah, I know many doctors, but I'm not one. I'm more of a paramedic. I treat people so they can arrive safely at a doctor. I'm also kind of like a firefighter in that I sometimes rescue people from places. Damn, that must be a tough job. Sort of, but it's also really rewarding. I mean, I've yet to meet somebody that isn't glad to see me when I arrive. They must have seen some shocking sights. Yeah, this one time when I was saving some people from the top of a collapsing building, I looked down and was blown away by how pretty the city was. It was like a starry sky on Earth. Oh, and there was this time we were cleaning up the aftermath of a car crash. Water was pouring out of a hydrant. With the lights and scattered pieces of glass, it was all almost dreamlike. That's not what I meant by shocking sights. No, but those are sights. And they're pretty shocking, right? Yeah, but... never mind. Wait, did I mishear you and you actually meant sighs? I mean, sure. I've suffered the deepest, longest, and most frustrated sighs from people after everything's said and done, but... don't worry, you didn't mishear. I guess I was just expecting a different kind of answer. What kind of answer? Don't worry about it too much. You finished your drink. Can I get you anything else? Something classy. A classy drink. Can you be more specific? Don't make it too big. Does that work? Sorry, I don't come to bar... That was the wrong person. Sorry, I don't come to bars very often. My drinks usually come in a can. No problem. Got it. Don't worry. A classy drink, right? Let's see what I can find for you. Classy drink. This girl, without telling me, wants a cobalt velvet. It's a little strong, though. It's kind of a little strong. 2 of these, 3 of these. But 5 of these, that's a lot. It's on the rocks and mixed. Yeah. Anyway, here you are. Yep, this looks like something Stella would drink. Who? She's my dearest friend. Not that I'd done that. Whoa. I was suddenly interrupted by Base of the Titans. But she's the one I've known the longest. She likes these kinds of drinks, so I wanted to see what's so special about them. And what do you think? Hold on. It's almost there. I'm a very big fan of this song, because I kind of think it's funny, even though it is a good song. I was expecting something stronger. Honey, those have 5 carnitine. That's plenty strong. Also, hello. Oh, cripes! I just realized. Whoa! Oh man! Oh jeez! Oh no! My chat decided to finally work, and it's not working great. Let me just let me fix this as quickly as possible. There we go. Much better. Finally, after all this time. Maybe a little. Maybe. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh. Ooh. Chat was supposed to be happening last week, but it just decided to not. Anyway, hello! Chia Air. Cheese says, call you Ash, but Yeah, I'll call you Ash, regardless, anyway. Say, Miss Bartender, what's your name? Hmm? You know my name. I have to remember to stay in character. Don't slip back into the accent. Say doesn't have an accent, but I do. You know my name. Now I want to know yours. Oh, sure. Just call me Jill. 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 Jill is short for... Jillian. No, that's not right. Jillian... Julianne. Do not call me Julianne, please. Sorry about that. No, please excuse me. I didn't want to anger you. But why don't you like being called by your full name? It's a stupid reason. Don't dwell too much on that. Oh, okay. I still feel bad about angering you, though. Why? Because you look like a nice girl, Jill, and I don't like angering nice people. If it helps somehow, I really like this place. And that actually helps. You're the first person to say something nice today. Thanks. What do you like about it? The smell of dog urine and soap. My mom used to be a veterinarian, and I used to go to her clinic after school, so the smell takes me back. It makes me feel comfy and nostalgic. What made you become a white knight instead of a veterinarian or anything else? Well, I was never a good student, so studying medicine of any kind was out of the question. That aside, it's mostly because of something that happened while I was a kid. A white knight attacked my friend and was coming for me when this other white knight saved us. I don't remember what happened next. I just woke up in a hospital with my friend watching over me. I mean, it wasn't a prophetic moment or anything like that, but ever since then I felt this was my calling. That I wanted to help people the same way they helped me. Huh. That's interesting, though. One would think being attacked by a white knight would make you run the opposite direction. The song again, apparently. Don't worry about that. I'm just gonna... very fun song. Anyway. Yeah, but this was another one that saved me. It was another one that saved me. So I kinda guide myself toward judging everything on an individual basis. Well, not to an extremist extent, but you get me. Yeah, I try to do the same too. Why join the Valkyrie Corps specifically, though? Because I wanted to rescue people from dire situations whenever possible. And going into patrols and all that felt too tiresome. It's also the one with the least paperwork involved. Now that I think about it, there are different kinds of white knights, right? I guess white knight is too broad a term. There's not one specific type. There are many different classes. Rescue, assault, there's even a squad full of bureaucrats. Now that's a pretty, scary thought. A squad of cops that are also bureaucrats. I don't like the sound of that. Really? Yeah, they get assigned to companies to handle the accounting and that kind of stuff. People usually ask for them because they speed up processes. But a few are assigned when a company is suspected of having weird, under-the-table deals. Interesting. There is also a squad dedicated to fighting school bullying. They were doing a nice job, but the fad of anti-bullying campaigns passed and they lost their funding. I believe some members still work with anti-bullying cases in an unofficial capacity. That'd be nice, I think. Can I get you anything else? I don't know if I should. I can't afford that many drinks. And besides, I don't really know how much alcohol I can handle. Yeah, I can see that. Yep, I'm going to stop here today. Thanks for the chat, Jill. Sure, no problem. Bye. Come again. Will do. Wait, you forgot your helmet. She's gone. Whoa! Gil, did the ammonia make you go nuts? There was this time in Zanzibar when that almost happened. In any case, I'll go check out that noise. Oh, she woke up. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Good evening and welcome to Valhalla. That might not have been the best thing to say. Valhalla? Am I dead? Does that mean that Uncle Ignis's ramblings about the afterlife looking like a shoddy downtown bar are true? Called it. Afterlife? I'm not dead. As far as I can tell, no. To be fair, I don't know how death or the afterlife work exactly, but you're breathing, right? Alright then, where the hell am I? How did I get here? Who brought me here? What were you doing what were you planning to do with me? Are you organ traffickers? Robbers? Rapists? Pickpockets? You're pickpockets, aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? I'm waiting for you to just vent out your words. Otherwise, you're rapists, aren't you? Rapists, a whole lot of you. You want to tear my clothes, beat me unconscious, have your horrible way with me, and then brutally murder me, don't you? All while still violent. Alright, calm down a little bit. Alright, just, murder. Interrupt me. Well, this is going nowhere. Let's see if I can get a drink to calm her down, or throw it in her face. Give her something that will calm her down. What's the song playing? It's Heart of the City? Yeah, I bet. Alright, so, it's a specific drink to get her. You get one of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, and 5 of these. No, I messed up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. What is that? I mean, it's a drink. You're in a bar. Bars serve drinks. Bar? So I figured I should give you something to help you calm down. Don't worry, it's on the house. To calm down? What did you spice it up with? Roofies? TTX? Pumpkins? God, no. I wouldn't even think of it. Your stuttering makes you suspicious, you know. If I ever added anything like that to your drink, they dock my pay and tips. Pumpkins? Yeah, I think the pumpkins line is about how, this girl here, I already know her name, according to the guide, how Kim here, might be allergic to pumpkins. Maybe, possibly, I have no clue. I believe it might just be a joke. A bit of a joke addiction. Not an addiction to jokes. Anyway, they dock my pay and tips. Not to mention, I'd have to pay any lawsuits myself. And that's the best case scenario. I could get fired and lose benefits or go to jail. And trust me, the BTC loves to catch anyone who commits that particular felony. They'd show themselves all proud for a hefty PR boost. And the thought of going through all that is just... Even if you say that. Alright, let's do something. If you go outside, go ahead 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. Oh, alright. Just gotta... No! Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Oh, no. I was gonna respond to you, Mr. Shadow Realm Gauntlets, and I messed up. Ah, dang it. Alright. Hey, Rosé, how's the reading so far? It's very good. I love this game. I love this visual novel. Anyway, let's read what I messed up. Alright, anyway. If you go outside and head just 3 businesses to the left, you'll find a convenience store. They sell drug tests with drinks. Tell the cashier that Dana Zane sent you. 2 flying cars crashed and went boom. That's why it was so noisy. Any damage? A hole in the street. Don't know about the drivers or anything. I see. Either way, I think I'm done here. Did you check the inside of the toilet paper's locker? What about it? Oh my god. How? Oh, why? How? I'm back. He tried to give me bandages at first, though. Did you have to pay? No. No problem then. Try it on the drink. Says negative. There you go. But you could be in cahoots with the clerk in the store. He even knew your name. Good point. But first of all, it's not my name. It's my boss's. Second, we are pretty much a part of a chain, sort of like the spicy chicken of bars. And finally, I'm not making you drink this. I'd offer it to you as a sign of peace. I mean, you are right. It is indeed suspicious on my part. Sorry. You can just ignore the drink, go through that door, and forget this ever happened. That would be it. You're at peace, and nothing of value would be lost. Are you implying something won't have value because I ignored it? Are you saying my presence is so unimportant that my lack of action will yield no difference? And what about the drink? Are you going to let this fruit of your work go to waste so easily? No, Well, I'll let you know. I'm not that unimportant, and that your work does matter. Not sure you should drink it all that so fast. Hold on, let me just, So, how was it? It was fine, but not something I'd order normally. Are you alright? Yeah, I guess you were telling the truth. Sorry about that. No problem. If I were you, I'd have probably reacted the same way. I should apologize for my last comment too. It came out as insensitive. I guess I'll stay for a while. I need to get my thoughts in order. Can you tell me how I got here? My boss found you unconscious and brought you here for safekeeping. And you were asleep until that car crash outside. I see. I guess it's better to wake up here than on the street stripped of clothes, dignity, and/or organs. How did you fall unconscious? Were you tired? Sick? I guess I'm sick, but I'd rather not talk about it. Of course. I'll tell you what. Your drinks are on the house tonight. Why would you do that? Consider it an apology on behalf of everyone here for all the trouble we've caused you. Also, something tells me you might need another drink right now. Yeah, you might be right. Okay then, I'll take you on your offer. I'll have a piano man. Will you be fine? Yeah, I'll just go up to the last one, so I want to enjoy this one. Coming right up then. Asking for a piano man, you don't see many women asking for a piano man every day. Piano man is 2 of these, 3 of these, 5 of these, 5 of these. It's a big drink. And 3 of these. It's not that strong. Maybe on flavor, but not in alcoholic content. Powdered Delta, Carmetine sounds. Ugh. Sounds like strong stuff. I can tell you for a for a fact what some of these ingredients do. I'm not entirely sure about one of them. Although I can maybe take a guess. Aldehyde is the sweetness chemical. Bronson extract is the bitterness. Powder Delta, I don't know. It might be sourness, although Flanagride might be sourness too. Carmetrine specifically is the alcoholic content. It adds the alcohol to it. Hold on. No, wait. I believe Powder Delta might be the spiciness. Oh, maybe it's Flanagride. One of these two is for sour, and one of them is for spice. But it's not Aldehyde. Aldehyde is all sweet, which I think is pretty cute that they make the red one the sweet one. Anyway, here's your piano man. Here. Yeah, this is the one. My dad used to drink these before an actual pianist attempted to kill him. What did he do? Your dad, I mean, to provoke the pianist like that. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess. He was relaxing in a bar when suddenly the pianist leapt off the stage and started punching him. Some say he was off his meds and that my dad looked like some music critic that had bashed him. I still hold my stance that he just got too excited. Jazz does that to you. I see. The Piano Man has an interesting story. It was originally created by a bartender in honor of the pianist friend of his that had just died. Apparently it mixes all the flavors said friend liked the most. Oh, that's nice. So this is how it feels, to go for a drink at the end of a long day at work. I'm not sure if I like the fact that I'm falling into that. Where do you work, Miss, Call me Kim. I don't know if I can say I work yet, though. I'm still just an intern. Can I ask where? Have you heard of a newspaper called The Augmented Eye? I read it every morning. In fact, Mr. Donovan D. Dawson himself was here earlier. Oh, I knew I'd smell his nasty cologne. That bastard leaves his reek wherever he goes. So, you believe me? I do. God, you have no idea how much I hate that chauvinistic horse blower. Harsh words. The worst part is that I kind of admire the way he does stuff. He's so forceful about the things he wants that people have it done before they realize what's going on. He even got a pizza delivery boy to work his server maintenance. A full week passed before the pizza shop asked where the hell he was. And would you believe it? The guy became decent at server maintenance despite having no previous experience. It's kinda admirable, but at the same time I hate his guts. Ugh. Knowing that I have to work for him, it's... Why are you working there, then? Did I ask something I shouldn't have? No, don't fret about it. I'd rather not talk about it, though. Fair enough. What's your name, bartender? Call me Jill. Is it hard being a bartender, Jill? I guess it's as hard as being a cook somewhere. You keep going through the motions while trying to provide something of quality. All while answering the whimsy of people's orders. I think the hardest part is dealing with the chemical hazards some people might leave behind. Why? At one point, I thought about being a bartender. But I was afraid they'd make me wear skimpy clothes and dance or something. Here we go again. Well, it depends on where you start working, you know? I guess I was lucky Valhalla didn't end up being a tacky disco overseen by a DJ with an afro. My boss just wanted a comfy place, I think. Your boss sounds like an interesting person. What's with wanting to put me somewhere safe and all that? She is so cool and collected, but has no qualms about showing excitement about stuff. Sure, she's been a bit tense the last couple of days, but even then, when you're with her, everything just feels under control. She also has this mechanical arm. I have no idea how she got it, but... sorry, I got carried away. It was fun to see you break the wise bartender character you're using here. I do that? It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. 1 Brantini, please. Coming right up. So it's I'm sorry, Mark. Brantini. Yeah, that. You doing over there? You doing alright, girly? 6 of these. This is a very sweet drink, according to the game. And 1 of these. All aged and mixed. Yeah. There's our Brantini. Yeah. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers. You alright? Yeah, just a bit dizzy. And you're clearing your throat? It helps me focus a bit. Yeah, I'm better now. Hey, Chill, do you work with other women? I work for a woman, but my only co-worker is male. Why? You lucky bitch. I mean, you have no idea what the heaven you live in. When I started my internship, every intern was female. Have you ever tried competing with women for a good spot? They are relentless. Have you tried making friends with any of them? Friends? Those cunts aren't in it for friendship, they're out for blood. Sorry, I mean... The other day, I got an assignment, and all I got for my efforts was an afternoon spent locked in the bathroom. And this other time, when our supervisor praised me, I'm still looking for my briefcase. Ugh. Sometimes I wish I just want to take all those bitches and throw them in the sewers or something. Let the lizard men feast on their livers. I'm just so tired of having to deal with that. Tired of having to put up with them. Tired. No sleeping here, please. Allow me to call you a cab. Would you be so kind? Hey, Jill, can you send this cab? Client? Just a sec. Hey, Cam, I'm gonna need your full name. Kimberly Lavalette. Wow, what a flowery name. Kimberly Lavalette. No, I have no idea how to spell it. No, she's too sleepy to answer that. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot. I'll be here in... I don't expect anyone to get the reference that I tried to make. Anyway, they'll be here in a minute. She's been through a lot today, I guess. Hey Jill, bathroom's done. I'm leaving. Guide Miss Lavalette to her cab on your way out, please. Oh, she woke up and fell asleep again. Sure, anything for a client. Excuse me, miss. Please help me walk you to your cab. Pickpockets. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he sank. Kim woke up, had a couple drinks, and left. So she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she woke up, but managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. Hey boss, do you feel like calling your bosses too impersonal? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Oh. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Here's an extra for helping calm that girl down. That girl calm down. I made 0 mistakes. And I got a 30% commission. Very cool. Membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure I have $800. Jill's I gotta buy a hollow plant. Or else I'll get distracted. You know what? Let's buy that plant. So we have 2 pages of things to look at. We got a cute clay houses. Feel the thrill of being scanned by souvenirs without leaving Glitch City. We got the Maneki Neko. They say these bring luck, but its paw's broken, so I wouldn't trust him. The Kita Mickey poster. Oh, we're about to meet her soon. A cutesy game poster. Hold on. I could tear off any wall in the vicinity, but hell knows what germs they have. Tear one off. Excuse me. Cutesy game poster. Poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom. Assorted cartridges. They're games no collector wants, but they're still nice for displaying. A cracked Daruma. Japanese souvenir that has seen better days. Still has a vintage charm to it. An Alex figurine. from the cult classic video game Yeek. His beard grows in real time. You know what? Just for you, Pokey. Just for you. I'll get the hollow plant first. Oh, it's $600. But the Alex figurine is... it's $350. No, I will not. I think I have to buy it at some point. Or Turing. I'd much rather buy Turing than the Alex figurine. Turing is it's just a delightful little guy, and I love him. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? Ghost took my money. Let's browse 4chan. Dangerous opinions. Let's go. Let's read about the Mickey concert. Okay, so let's limit all the concert conversation to this thread. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? I'm going with my boyfriend. Boyfriend? Why would you lie on the internet? Boyfriend? Oh, wow. Fucking normies, get out. That is so cute, Anon. Anyway, I'm going with a very special friend of mine. Are you the girl from the other day who had a crush on her best friend? Yes. So you're finally gonna confess. Oh my god, this is gonna be the cutest thing. But I still don't know if I like her. Just wait until Mickey shows up. You'll know right away if you love her. Trust me, I've been there. How so? You will understand once you are there with her. Mickey concerts are some magical shit. This thread is close. That page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. let's talk about Alice Rabbit. It's what it says on the tin. So, what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. We haven't heard of Alice in a while, now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor here about a terrorist attack next week. Don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Lol, we're gonna be attacked and it will be funny to see those white knights fucks do nothing but drink. White knights fucks is, kind of a... It sounds grammatically incorrect, even though it is correct. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing and a message, something like, "Happy not birthday!" Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riot with the leaks. At least try with your baits. Straight as close. Happy not birthday? Cheeky bastard. Mickey concert 2. In the last thread, Anon wants to confess her feelings to her best friend. I still don't know. And how is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch your signals. I see. She's one of them useless lesbians. You say that, but she can be incredibly sharp sometimes. So I was right. That's going to be difficult. Now you have to be direct and to the point. I'm afraid that's going to be the case here. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop! I'm gonna marry Mickey! Stop being such an attention whore. We are here for Mickey. Come on, Anon. Don't be mean. We just want to help a fellow Mickey sister. You don't have to fight because of me. It wasn't my intention to derail the thread. Don't pay attention to her. Everyone else here wants to help you. I'm a guy. Now who's the attention whore again? Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeeded in real life? You're just lonely. Jeez, 4? You're such a rude cat. Don't trust this dog. I think Alice Rabbit might be a dog. A dog, you say? Why not? After receiving brain enhancements, they're capable of learning at near human speeds. So why? It's so impossible to imagine a gifted dog who uses their brilliance for programming. It makes a lot of sense, right? Well, maybe... Those purple numbers. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. This may not be really be a surprise, but a lot of people seem to hate this particular brand of instant food. This is from a survey we conducted here at the Augmented Eye last month. We asked our readers to tell us their most hated dishes, and with a total of 6,000 votes, it looks like the market for shrimp ramen is reducing. That's good, because it sucks. It sucks so much, I barf a little every time I smell it. How can anyone like that? It's ridiculous. Ugh, I can't even finish this article. I'm sorry, anyone. I have to puke. Blur. Hope it's put out of sale. Shrimp is so artificial it doesn't trigger my allergies. Good for you, Jill. Local woman, local hero. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, the local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Mid-air? That sounds a bit too fantastical. Anyway, did everything that I had to do, so let's get to work. Hold on, let's save actually. Just in case. There we go. Alright. Good evening. Hey, Jill! Blah! Blah! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello? It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic goes, ah! Don't run! You have work to do! I'm not going back to Hong Kong! Hong Kong? Chief? Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what? Where now? Nothing. Never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple days. I wonder if she somehow relaxed now. Good. If she somehow relaxed now, good. Y'all set? Yep. Alright. That was ridiculous. And now I realize I gotta put these two things on my stream deck so that I can much more easily switch between them. Because trying to do it by just hitting the thing, not very conducive. So put that one there. Alright, there we go. And put that one there. This one's that. Oh, no. And this one's that. Name that one that. And name that one that. Alrighty. Well, hold on. Let me see if it works. Alright, cool. It looks like it works. Very nice. Anyway, before I put the voice mod window away, here's a quick message for here's a quick message for everyone who's listening with the robot ears. I hope y'all got that. robot-eated people. Time to mix drinks and chant. You! Oh, Miss Kim. Because of you, I got up late and lost a full day of work, and on the day everyone got a nifty assignment too. Wait, 'cause of me? You were the one who got me drunk and made me fall asleep like a goddamn log. So you arrived home safely. That's nice. That's all you have to say? What do you want me to say? If I felt remorse over every client that gets drunk in here, I wouldn't be working. But... True, morally speaking, I shouldn't let people get drunk. But getting people drunk is the unspoken main purpose of my job. And I did say I didn't know how much alcohol you could handle, didn't I? Seriously, what kind of answer is that? Ugh. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Do I know you? Hey, brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Look, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Get him a big beer. 2 of these, 4 of these. 2 of these, 4 of these. And 8 of these. All mixed. Here you go. Yes, now that is what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but the hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your little ear hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim's sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilim then? Yes, one of those new fancy king class CH1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, guy with a John face. Huh? Me? What the hell's a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some kind of anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong, talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... you know what, on second thought, it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of that school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Scholarship? That's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kind of excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. You know, I've heard this a few times that Chinese is actually pretty easy to learn. At least like the written language. I don't know about learning Mandarin or learning Cantonese. I'm pretty sure learning Cantonese is actually a little more difficult. But I don't know. I've heard learning how to read Chinese is pretty easy. And maybe Mandarin also. Anyway, you know Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like you suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Stop playing this song. Stop it. Chinese. Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can send me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. What's a Mars blast? That's a change of pace, alright? Get him a Mars blast. It's 6 of these. That's a lot of bitter. And 1 of these, and 4 of these. And 2 of these, and it's blended. Put it in a blender. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in the court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't think so. Oh, good. Fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? How they wanted to unreasonable stuff. How they feel like they have more power than you do and all that. Oh, yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. Racial slurs in what? But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong, unless I'm the client that... If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong, unless I'm the client, that is. We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in anything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff, and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eyes. But make one fucking mistake and it's over for you. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal, gods forbid, if they ever catch something you said out of context. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article about cougars in nearby forests. Can you imagine going into your local forest and seeing a bunch of hot older women just roaming around? Cougars in your local area. Sounds like a dream, honestly. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old divorced soccer moms crying and about her feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forest and thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damn namesake. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend somebody. And while you take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in its most neutral way possible. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong, but hearing it from him is kinda... Damn, look at the time. I gotta get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview, and it must be posted as soon as possible. I'm slipping into the accent. Rosé wants out. I just finished an interview, and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason, she just didn't. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. See. Okay, then one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Donovan wants something bitter to wake him up. Wonder some alcohol will help too. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Let's get him a Grizzly Temple. 3 of these, 3 of these, 3 of these, and 1 of these. Blended. Animal crackers in my soup. Monkeys and rabbits. Here you go. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Oh yeah, those artificially tan folks with big blunt objects, yeah. They're an interesting group, you know? They only accept people born and raised in Southern California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they are trigger happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it. Watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bags of batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Thank you. Please come again. Yeah. That was... tiring. I'm gonna change the song. Hey Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yep, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? how to take off a Valkyrie-type white knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's property. What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you served a Valkyrie in Valhalla. Ah! Shit. Don't scare me like that. I don't think I can run out of air with this helmet. What are you going to do? Well, no. What are you going to do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see. Where was her number? Ah, here it is. Hey, Iris. I need some unclogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple times. Maybe she's a friend. Slipping into the accent again. More importantly, will Chief be fine? She will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey, honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon. Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. Hello! Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. She didn't see you? Ah, I get it now. That's this accent slipping in again, as it's wont to do. They sold me a VIC jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean, the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see and the other person is invisible? Come again? There's people out there with the fetish for invisible people. Where you can only see a few articles of clothing floating about. You ever watch My Hero Academia? It's one of my favorite classic animes. I was trying to find something like that, that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that made me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. The button wasn't working. Nano camo. Haven't you heard of Nano Camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched into civilian appliances. They use a nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the naked eye, to the human eye. It was quite pricey last I checked, though. Almost to the human eye?
Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be an eerie surroundings-colored blob. And we Lilum see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again?
Hi, okay, she's gone. Nothing important. What are you having?
I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman.
This girl loves her some piano women. I'm tired of Heart in the City. Yeah. Aged and mixed. Yeah. One piano woman.
Thanks! Ugh, I love these ones, you know. I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good or when I need to get out of a slump.
And today?
Today, I feel good.
That's nice. Switching between these two voice modulations is a little tiring, but this is the battle that I must fight.
Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment?
Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that.
That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise.
I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything.
You know... If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we can hit an arrangement. Keep me fed, and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though.
I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that.
Do you pay him to...
Finish that sentence and I'll make sure you truly become invisible.
Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh yeah, for those who might not know about Miss Dorothy here, she's a robot sex worker, a Lilum sex worker specifically, and I very much love and appreciate her. Oh hey, John.
Dorothy.
Didn't see you here last Friday.
I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. And Monday. Yeah.
Was it a girl?
I wish.
What did you do? What'd you do?
I'd rather not talk about it.
Hey, honey, what did he do?
Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. His past is like a nebulous mask that tries to bite him every once in a while.
Nebulous?
You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened and when. And, you know, people lie.
Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. Right here, you know? Did I tell any lies? No, but... Never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it, she put it on, now she's stuck. Oh yeah, randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... a bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know. Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aw, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 a.m. just as he requested and spend all day there. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. But last year, he also wanted me to play the part of his, on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second. Does he have a daughter or not? I had. Seen she died 4 years ago. Oh. Yep, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moon blast, would you? One moon blast coming right up. 6 of these. It's quite a sweet drink. And 1 of these, and 1 of these, and 2 of these. It's all on the rocks and blended. Here you go. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes, I'm single, and I don't mind that you're a girl. Do you actually mind what anyone is? Not at all. Anyway, it's not about that. Do all DFC 72s look like kids? Yes and no. Out of factory, we look like kids because our development needs to be as close to human as possible. Then you look like babies outside the factory? Nope. every fresh DFC 72 looks about 10 to 13. It makes it easier to upgrade later.
Upgrade.
Once a DFC 72 passes 3 maturity tests, it can opt for a factory upgrade. Said upgrade alters its body to something older. Some go for it, some don't.
Will you go through it?
I don't know. Right now I'm a rarity. You don't find many like me in my line of work, so I have an advantage.
So, Dorothy here, was once a controversial figure in the Valhalla, maybe not fandom, because it's very much just people who didn't know nothing about Valhalla looking at this and be like, whoa, what's going on? Because, as I mentioned, she's an android sex worker, and she specifically looks like a 10 to 13 year old, despite the fact that she's, I believe, well, no, I think she's gonna say it, but like she's brain-wise, maturity-wise, intelligence-wise, much older. And some people aren't a fan of that, and you know what? If it weren't for the context of this game, of the cyberpunk future that Valhalla takes place in, you would be right to be saying, oh, that's not a good thing, and like, you know, morally, it's not really a good thing. But this is a shitty kind of future, you know? And like, people are gonna, you know, do terrible things to people who don't deserve it. So why not just attract those people so that they have a better avenue to vent their frustrations, you know? I'm not condoning it in the real world. I'm just saying, in this context, Dorothy's kind of doing a service, you know? Thank you for your service, ma'am.
And I really need that advantage, you know?
How so?
When people hire me, it's half the time it's not because I'm me. The amount of role-playing I have to do on a normal night is ridiculous. So if I stop looking underage, I'll lose my advantage over everyone else.
I didn't think about it that way. Should I think about it at all?
I mean, maybe I'll go through with it if I ever decide to retire or something. But right now, I'm just fine the way I am.
I see. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to...
Does that happen a lot?
Not really. It would happen a lot less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Call me Jules, and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine. I'll be with you in a minute, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no worry.
Hello, sailor!
Hello, young lady.
Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right?
Nice to meet you, Dorothy.
Hey, let me buy you a drink.
Oh, I couldn't let you do that.
I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and I'm in a good mood.
I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer.
Hey, honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. Slipping into the accent, I'll have a big sunshine cloud.
I'll be fine with just a gut punch.
Come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive.
I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get you your orders. One big sunshine cloud, one gut punch. Sunshine cloud is over here. It's 4 of these. It's big. 4 of these. And optional. You know what? I'm gonna fill it with alcohol. See what comes of this. I've never done this with this particular drink for her. So I'm quite interested in seeing what it's like on the rocks and blended. And next we gotta make a gut punch. Which is 5 Bronson extracts. Very bitter. And 1 Flanagride. And you know what? I'm gonna keep the alcohol away from him. It's all aged and mixed. Here you go.
Is this your I don't know what I'm doing so have this order? I heard restaurants do that from time to time.
You don't seem too upset about it.
Because I really like this one.
Hey Dorothy, may I ask you something private?
If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner.
No, thank you. It's not about that.
Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before.
Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after... well...
after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose?
Yes.
That's a semi-myth that no one has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time.
Care to explain?
We do have tracking nanomachines, but they're released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like, that way, the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kind of buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous on their wedding night, and BAM! Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail.
I see.
And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something.
Sure, go ahead.
How much of you is still organic?
Just enough that my skin still heals over time.
Come on, you know that's not what I mean.
I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady.
Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with the meanie. Thank you. Please come again. That girl's something else, huh? She's so earnest about what she does that it's kind of hard not to root for her. Yeah, she's the fan favorite Dorothy Hayes. Everyone loves her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Gil, I need your girly hands for a second here. Coming. Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Soon you'll have to... Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Gil's the one serving you. Anyway, did you want something else? Can you make me a Mars Blast? That I can. Well, that's Mars Blast. Mars better not give him any kind of blast drink on accident. Especially not a Mercury Blast. I'd have no clue. I don't think I've ever served a Mercury Blast. I believe that's just an extra drink that they just added here. I don't think I've ever, like, in any of the times that I played this game, I don't think I've ever served a Mercury Blast. Wait, no, it's blended. Cripes. Alright, crisis averted. Yeah. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. But I guess your line of work doesn't have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about the police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you could thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Damn. I still don't know, then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery, which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable, because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action some one day. Yeah, you should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss, break. Alright. Gonna stretch my legs just a little bit. Oh, yeah. That feels much better. Let's save. Let's take a sip of our caffeinated drink at 11:20 p.m. I'm also gonna check Twitter. 'Cause why not? Alright, there's nothing really new going on Twitter. And now I'm looking at Tumblr. Just for fun. Just to see some things. Oh, found a very good audio post. I read the title and I know exactly what it is. In fact, I could just play it for you. Alright, that probably didn't sound very good. And also was probably quiet, but yeah, it's fine. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. I've been having so many things coming out of my mouth, tonight. Mostly just, burps and such. Almost like eating soda. Eating soda? You eat soda, definitely. Drinking soda, this late at night is gonna make that happen. And one more thing before I go back in there. Oh, excuse me. See what I tell you? Eating soda makes you burp at night, and only then, and no other time. All right. And back in there we go. Having fizzy eatable soda would be interesting. You understand? You're getting the vision that I'm having. Masha cleaned the. Hold on, let me. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, baby, we're about to get one of my favorite guests here. Basha cleaned the chicken bucket she throws out. Everyone can smell the spice from a mile away. You could take a couple minutes more, you know. I'm fine, thanks. How did you get the helmet off? Turns out the release button was jammed with ashes. Whoever owns that helmet made sure to use it to the point of voiding the warranty. Keep it safe in case she comes back, okay? Sure. Now, take it away from me before I feel compelled to put it on again. Right. Yes, it's open! Great! Welcome to Valhalla. Good evening. What kind of place is this? Did I step into some kind of afterlife? Do you often enter places without knowing what they are? Sorta? Kinda? Yeah? Well, this is a bar. A bar! Nice, nice! What can I get you? I don't know. I don't drink that much, to be honest. What do you recommend for me? What do you normally enjoy? I like tea. That's not something I can work with. What about flavors? Bitter, but not too bitter? Sorry if it's confusing. Something bitter, but not too much. Maybe something bitter and girly? Let's see what I can get you. So, luckily... Fuck. We don't have it. We don't got the thing. We don't have what we need. All we got is Fedora with a perfume and a plum. We don't got that. We don't. The thing that we have to serve her in order to get her ending is the Mulan tea. Oh no, I didn't get a Mulan tea. Oh, this music's very much reflecting my mood. What song is this? With renewed hope. No, my hope is not renewed. In fact, it's decaying at a rapid pace. Oh, I messed up. Now when we get to the endings, I gotta... Is it too late to start the game all over? Is it too late to apologize for this perfect playthrough that I promised no one? Maybe a little bit. Oh no. Let's see if there's another option. Alright, playthrough doesn't have to be perfect, just have a good time. You're right, but I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, and I wanted to do things right. I'll live. Anyway, what do I order? Okay, this is the other thing I can serve her. Thank you, Valhalla Wiki. I love and appreciate you. I don't love and appreciate fandom.net, or whatever the website is. I don't appreciate the fandom website. Because they're terrible. I don't like having 4 ads on one screen on my phone. Anyway, Sunshine Cloud. So 2 of these. No, none of this. I don't want to get her drunk yet. When we get to the endings portion, I'll just have to pull up Kira Mickey's ending, because it's a very nice one. I actually like the ending that you get. Try this. Yep, this'll do just fine. Thanks. You don't look like you're from around here. What brought you by, Miss, I'm the star that always shines in the dark night sky. I'm the glow that will guide you through your sorrow. I'm the northern light that will show you your dreams. I'm Kira Mickey.
So, should I call you Miss Miki or Miss Kira?
No, you're not getting it. I'm just Kira Miki. Here, let me help you. I'll say Kira and you say Miki, okay?
This is about to be murder on voice mod. Okay.
Kira!
Miki.
No. Put more spirit into it. Kira.
Miki.
Almost there. Kira.
Miki.
Kira.
Miki.
Kira.
Miki.
Kira.
Miki.
That's it. Are you feeling it? Kira.
Miki.
Kira.
Miki.
Kira.
Miki.
And don't you ever forget it.
The hell am I doing out here? Where were we, Jamie? Right, I was telling you about her. She has cheerleaders now? That's the power of a hot robot idol. She's got a gift for this, you know? Wow, you're good.
Thank you. It's nice to know I still have it. Especially since I have a concert in a bit.
Concert? Wait, you're that Lil that's putting on a concert tonight?
I'm one Lilim who's putting on a concert tonight. I don't know if I'm the same Lilim you're looking for.
And what are you doing all the way down here?
Well, they were making last preparations. I think it's supposed to say last minute preparations for the concert, so I snuck out. My producer is always obnoxious while that's going on, so I just decided to leave. Abscond, if you will. I saw one of the concert's posters outside and decided to check this place.
Wait a sec, blue-haired AI girl who's a pop star. See, she's not like Miku, because Miku is just fully digital. And Kira Miki is, she's just an android, you know? I mean, yeah, they all, are operated by an AI, but they're all like, you know, individual people. She's like Dorothy from earlier, except, you know, she's an idol girl and not a sex worker. You know, there's differences. Anyway, just like that, isn't that a bit dangerous? Won't your producer be mad when you go back?
He will, but it's not the first time I've done this. And he still needs me to do the concert anyway.
I see. How big is the concert?
We planned for a bit over 100,000 people and sold out fast. So we managed to secure ourselves another show in a couple of weeks.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I may not have as many fans as other performers, but mine are very loyal, and that's nice. Over 100,000 isn't that many. What exactly is? Hold on, and based on your little demonstration before, I should call you Miss Miki, right? You don't get it. Let's start from the top. I'll just call you Miss Idol then. Oh, I like that. Hey, do you have anything soft? Soft as in alcohol-free? No, I mean soft as in soft. Soft. Let's see what I can get you. Something soft. Wonder if she means something alcohol-free or something else. She wants, specifically, a blue fairy. So 4 of these, and 1 of these. All aged and mixed. Try this. Yeah, this'll do it. Thanks. Have you considered being more theatrical when mixing drinks? Yeah, you know, like spinning bottles and lighting drinks on fire, that kind of stuff. When I was in college, I tried to go into a party once. The bartender who tried those tricks gave me a nasty bump on my forehead when the bottle slipped his hand. Those kind of theatrics usually feel pointless and seem to slow down the process of actually making a drink. Yeah, but never underestimate the power of putting on a good show. It can feel incredible, and be very rewarding, you know. I tried to go into a party once, poor girl. Yeah, that's Jill in a nutshell, alright. She tried to do something fun. Tried, you know? I'll keep it in mind. Hey, is this glass important? Depends on why you're asking. Do you want me to sign it? Oh, sure, I guess. No guessing. Are you sure or not? Yeah, do as you please. Alright, I accidentally hit the wrong button, and I'm glad that I didn't reassign that sound to come out of in a way that you guys can hear, because that would have been quite embarrassing. Okay then, who should I make it out to? Maybe for my boss? Wonder if Gil would like it though. Your name, girl! Oh, for Jill then. For Jill, never lose your star, from Kira Miki. Oh, that's a pretty autograph. Thanks.
Thanks.
No, thank you. I'm guessing someone with as many fans as you has their fair share of stalkers, right? Well, there are 2 kinds of people that obsess over me. There are the shy ones that follow me everywhere, hiding just out of sight. And then there's my fan club. What's the difference between them? The fan club usually follows me around a lot too, but they usually keep their distance. Actually, I think they're outside waiting for me right now.
I see.
They're also very organized. They make pretty good soldiers. The others, the stalkers, are a bit sneakier and don't act in groups.
I'm guessing those stalkers must be bothersome, huh?
Actually, they're not that bad. Stalkers are nice when you get used to them. I remember one once protecting me from being mugged. There's another that breaks into my house once a week to make me breakfast.
And she fails to see the problem?
I just wish they'd leave my underwear drawer the same way they find it. I take pride in how neatly I organize my underwear, you know?
I take pride in my old liquor collection. I guess it's the same. No, wait, it isn't.
Yeah, you get me, Jill. Okay, one more drink before I go. By now, the stage should be all organized, so the fallout should have settled.
Isn't it a bit late for a concert?
It's part of my gimmick. I always make concerts that go from night till dawn. In this one, I'm supposed to close with a song called Sunshine Stone. If everything goes as planned and the weather forecast is accurate, the sun should come up just as I reach the climax of the song. I'd be depressed if they ask for Your Love Is a Drug as an encore, though.
That sounds nice.
Hey, I need to make people feel their tickets were worth a ridiculous price, you know. Don't you think it sucks to pay for something only to find out you shouldn't have bothered?
Yeah, one time I bought some expensive coffee in this one cafe. Tastes like filthy water with cream. I still don't know if it was the coffee or the girl that served it, but it was bad.
Man, that sucks. Speaking of which, do you have anything bitter? I really need to wake myself up.
See what I can find for you. Just want something bitter, maybe to sober up a bit. Let's get her another Sunshine Cloud. Two of these. On the rocks and blended. Try this.
Yeah, this works.
So, how is it?
It could be a bit sweeter, but you know, don't let the accent come through. It could be a bit sweeter, but it's delicious.
I figured it was for waking you up or something, so...
Really nice. Thanks.
I hope you aren't offended by this question, but...
What is it?
I can see that you enjoy what you do, but how much of it is about the music?
I'll let you know that before becoming Kiramiki, I was a very accomplished pianist. I had concerts every week and part-timed in bars with a jazz band. I still write and compose my own songs.
Whoa. Why the change? Hit the button accidentally. Going from jazz and piano to idol.
Have you ever thought about the power music has over people? You could argue it's just noise, but it can make you feel a wide range of emotions. And that power is universal. It could transcend language and culture. Being in a jazz band or performing recitals, I can only take that power to so many people. But being an idol, I can take that power and spread it far and wide. Kids and adults, men and women, they all have access to my music, and I can reach every one of them.
Wow.
What kind of music do you like, Jill?
I'm not picky, but I do prefer versions with no lyrics.
Why?
I like to listen to music while working and lyrics distract me. And besides, it always bothers me when people nonchalantly start singing songs with creepy lyrics. I think only half of the listeners actually care about what's being said.
Oh, that's a bummer. I gave you a copy of my latest CD, but I don't have any at the moment.
Don't worry about it.
Okay then, I'm out. Thanks for helping me pass the time, Jill.
Sure. Please come again.
I'll make sure of it.
CD in the future? Yeah, it's a very interesting thing that apparently there's still CDs in the future. Then again, look at those two jukeboxes back there. They're pretty, let's say current year and not in the future. So it's entirely possible CDs are used in some way, shape, or form. I ain't gonna judge this very particular feature. Maybe it's like how the vinyl record made a comment. Exactly. Will she be alright? Will she be alright? Yeah, she'll be fine. You think she'll come back? Usually I'd say no, but I honestly don't know. Boss, we're done. Alright. You feel like going to that girl's concert? Nah, I don't think so. I don't have tickets anyway. Hey boss, does the name Red Comet ring any bells? Why, that was my moniker during my wrestling days. Huh? That's what they called me during my time in the Grand Slam Fighters. They saw me coming, but they couldn't stop me before I crashed into their heads. Any reason for being red specifically? That way I was 3 times faster. How did you find that out? Did you like wrestling? A client mentioned it yesterday when he saw you. I just kind of remembered it. Ah, I see. I should take you to a wrestling match sometime. Maybe you'll like it. Maybe. In any case, Gil's cleaning the glasses today, so I'll leave now. Take care. Oh, and, boss? Don't cram anything on your head without thinking, please. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, I made 2 mistakes. What are you talking about? What do you mean I made 2 mistakes? I know one mistake I made, but... Oh, I know what the other one was. I wasn't supposed to... try to intoxicate Dorothy. I see. I did that for fun, and apparently that's a mistake. Although the other one is, yeah. I understand how that's a mistake, too. Oh, I'll buy that thing. Jill's humming. Your love is a drug. Buying the song will prevent her from getting too distracted. And I can now browse Kira Mickey's blog. You know what? Let's buy that song right now. Joker Cyclone. This is a Kamen Rider reference. There we go. Did that idol really show up, or is she like the ghost? Hey.
Oh, you cat. You know what? Let's play the song that I just bought because it's a good one. And also, the version of the song that has lyrics and a piano is what I play before the stream starts. It's one of those songs, you know? And it's nice. It's nice. This one's a little more pop-esque, you know? Oh, okay. Doesn't let me play it. I'll play more of it. The actual lyrics of the song are very nice, you know? It's all about being so into someone that they're like a drug. You can't help but have their entire being just permeate your whole mind. Whether that's, you know, sexual attraction or maybe just romantic. It doesn't matter. They're living in your head rent-free, as they say. Anyway. Let's read Kira and Mickey's blog first. What I do to relax. It's been very hectic as of late, so I'd like to share with you what I do to relax. Sitting on rooftops. I'm on the road most of the time, so I don't have a specific rooftop to relax on. I like to feel the breeze and see a beautiful vista. It makes me think about life. Tea cocktails. Oh, this is something I can't live without. Mixing tea with vodka, rum, gin, lime, you name any tasty and natural combination, and I'll be all over it. I'm very careful about getting tipsy before a show, though. I wouldn't like to ruin your evening. Oh. So that's what she meant by tea-like drink. Dome concert! Hi, everyone! Are you ready for the Dome concert? I sure am. I perform in a rather large number of concerts every year, and even then, I can't help but be excited every time I have one around the corner. And it's all thanks to you. Thanks to your energy and love surrounding my life in every aspect. I'm going to perform all your favorite songs, so please be excited. Just one little request. Please don't wait for me outside the stadium or my bodyguards will get angry at you. I wouldn't like to see you hurt, so please don't do it. My bodyguards, does she mean fan club or... Thanks, Glitch City! Oh, I love this place. So much energy, so much love. I could feel the optimism in the air. Even after all the struggles, you still come to see me and got to experience the loudest, craziest crowd. And I got to experience the loudest, craziest crowd in my whole career. I'm beyond speechless. That said, I have a very exciting announcement. I'm very excited to announce that we'll have a second date in the city. It wasn't easy to set up, but I'm so happy my agency approved it. This is by far our biggest show, and I can't wait to experience it again. See you soon, my darlings. Love, Mickey. Huh. So she'll actually come again? That's nice. Is Alice Rabbit a group? The answer here. Who is Alice Rabbit?
Judging by the complexity of the methods they've used to breach all kinds of protected software, some are starting to think that this is in fact a group and not a single individual. So, is Alice Rabbit a group after all? Not the first time this would be a thing. More than half a century ago, a group of notorious hackers rose to prominence and called themselves
They weren't even a threat to real protected data. December 17th.
I should really ask Alma what her take on Alice Rabbit is. I forgot you were doing this and tried to ease you. Honey Frost, I at everyone. What are you talking about? How did you not see the ping? It's your server after all. One more civil death and we'll ban protests. After numerous protests held around the city, which are caused by an ongoing economic and safety crisis, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy has made it clear that if the rioters take another civilian life, he'll personally write a law to ban all kinds of public manifestations. They simply can't go on, Quincy told AE during a call. They only want to destroy public property. They're actively sabotaging our efforts to recover our beautiful city, and I've decided that if they cause another civilian casualty, I'll do everything in my power to ban the protests. The White Knights will have full authorization to use a maximum force. Quincy will be running for a second term next year. Let's ignore that civilian deaths are not by the other rioters. Neo San Francisco rocked by a powerful earthquake. Millions saved. A powerful 8.6 magnitude tremor has struck the area of Neo San Francisco. Fortunately, modern science was able to identify the quake almost an hour in advance, providing the city plenty of time to prepare for the worst. During a conference call, Glitch City's Prime Minister Quincy congratulated the rescue team at Neo SF for its rapid response in the wake of the warning. They're an example to follow, and we're certainly looking forward to implement these investments in the earthquake prediction here in our beautiful city. Glitch City is not currently known to be a seismic zone. What we couldn't do with the money he'll use for that anyways. Let's go back to Reddit. Or 4chan. In the last thread, Anon hates fun. I don't want fights. You people are so immature. What's wrong with being a guy in danger? Why do you care if we assume you're a girl? Anyway, fuck off. Dudes in danger. Let's go back to the concert, please. 2070X and you stupid idiots still care about petty shit like this. He started everything by mentioning he's a guy. Anyway, we should gather somewhere and take the train to the stadium together. Not a bad idea. We can make it an official Danger Room meetup. Danger Room meetup. Like I want to be seen with a bunch of ugly girls in front of my friends. Okay, next thread, I'm gonna moderate the fuck out of this. No more shitposting. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious about how such a meetup would end up. In the last thread, no shitposting allowed. Did that one Anon left? I think so. I never left. I was just lurking to not cause any trouble. Don't worry, we're here for you. Any ideas for the great revelation? Do you know if you like her yet? Look, I just don't want to ruin our friendship. We know each other since we were very young. Oh, this is very much written by someone English not their first language. Thanks, Venezuela. And I say that sincerely because this is a good game. So she's your childhood friend? It's like one of my Japanese animes! Yeah. Okay, this is what you have to do. When Miki ends singing Lovers in Paradise, you kiss her. Kiss?
Of course. Just try to imagine how magical that moment would be with the fireworks and the epic guitar solo. I will think about it. There it is closed. How was your first kiss? I trimmed into a guy. It hurt like hell. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Alice Rabbit Thread 2 Electric Boogaloo. Ugh. Stop trying to force Alice. So we hate Alice now? Good. It's just that we haven't heard any news yet. Remember that time they posted here to announce an attack? Well, yeah, I remember the cybercrime unit set up the admin's ass. December 17th will come the second retribution. Birthday is coming. Oh, that font. Oh boy. Spooky font. Oh, it's happening. Time for despair. Oh shit. Fuck. Fist, I just got out of jail. I'm not going back. Do you know what happens to people with IPs on the wrong thread? Hi, cybercrime unit. I just want you to know that I'm not Alice, but in fact, your mom. Why are you gals so nervous? The only one getting fucked is the admin. Admin, fair. Fuck off, Alice. Not this shit again. There it is closed. Spooky. Or a nice joke. Alright, let's save. Even though, okay, I got everything that I needed, which is to buy a song and I bought the Mulan tea because I should have bought it before. And I'm very much annoyed that I didn't. All right, we have another bit of a half hour until I call it a night. So let's just go to work. Let me get a sip. Excuse me. Who am I serving today? Oh, I have two fun customers. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Marcello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's boss? Hope she didn't put the helmet on again. She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. So I don't know if this is a little too out of pocket for me to say, especially for a nice chill stream like this. I need Alma carnally. I need her, period. And the worst part is, she wouldn't feel the same because she's straight. Oh, I need that woman. and it will be very one-sided. Oh man. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of With Renewed Hope and Heart of the City and Out of Orbit. And all systems go. Neon District 2. And just fill it all with Your Love is a Drug. Because it is the best song. Anyway. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Chill's got a bit of a deeper register, you know? Yeah. What was that? Oh, it's just something they made me say back in instruction. Yeah, it kinda stuck. Huh. I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine recipe. That Kira Mickey girl came here yesterday before our concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see your name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. It's more like the guy wasn't unwanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know? Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all the pics you have of your boss, the one filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You... Kono yaro! Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Alma wants a bad touch. Do it like they do on the Discovery Channel. Get horn now. We're nothing but mammals after all. Yeah, here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out, he's a LARPer. LARP? Live act... Gotta remember to not bring the accent into other characters. Live action role-playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some heavy-handed rider or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of the Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely dress, stink, and roll in mud and fuck in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with. At all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal. Most of the time, you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest-lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Cat doesn't count. A year ago. It was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Fuckboy? People here have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything I can make you to shut up and drink? I'll have you know that my Uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking, or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Ventriloquism. Weird? Weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Let's see. Weird drink. Let's make her a pianist man. A penis man, if you will. A banana man. Yeah, one of these. Here you go. Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah. Usually the first thing you ask is for a brandtini, and then something like a cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left Damien is because he was too deep in the routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. Anyway, everyone that participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is a logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream. It's no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity, watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything anyone does, observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. This game's like a weird send-up of 2010's internet culture. I mean, hold on, what year did this game come out? 2017, maybe? No, it came out, wow, came out 2016. Just a few days, but specifically a few days before Cheez's birthday. June 21st. That's very fun and funny. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. Playing nighttime maneuvers. Man, I'd like to do some nighttime maneuvers with Alma. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damn Alice Rabbit thing. See. But enough of that. There's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah. You've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. Do you hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, At this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We could have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. Not a morning person. I register for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out. I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brandtini. Ah, finally, that's the all I know. A big Brandtini. Get the Brandtini and make it big with 12 of these. 10, 11, and 12. And 6 of these. And 2 of these. Here you go. You know, a Brandtini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating. They're so right, though. But that's besides the point. But that's besides the point. I get my payment to do my job and forget about the whole thing. You make a job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs, finally playing my song. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with your client, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, it's because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have time to lose time I don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but a few times I've shown myself. They weren't even risky or dangerous jobs as run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Else Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck, and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Ah, but don't worry. You're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today, I'm making this a quick one. Gotta get to tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. A few days and he's got a usual. It's a big beer. The usual. Sure, this'll work. It's what you wanted. What brings you today, Mrs. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple weeks. So, I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Dawson, and I always get what I want. Sure, I've had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, there's signature on that glass over there. Huh? Oh, yeah. That big-titted Lilith was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip-worthy? No. Tabloid-worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, don't give me that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She had nothing that you could be used against her, or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate bitches. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. Wow, I don't like this guy? Yeah, welcome to Mr. Donovan D. Dawson over here. Currently a regular here. For 3 days in a row he's shown up. Chauvinistic, womanizer, piece of shit. But apparently he's real good at his job, so that's kind of all that matters. According to him, at least. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything. Romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird, fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that shit. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple years after that emergency heart movie, all his interns were women for a long while. And this is why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly Lavalette? Doesn't ring a bell. Who is she? Nobody. Forget I said anything. Any interest in preview of tomorrow's news? You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? I'm gonna be a good citizen in today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? Not really, no. There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlets saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be interesting to see, I'd think. I know, right? Alright, kid. Give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Yeah, okay. Bleeding Jane. It's a change of pace. Saying the name of this drink, in the mirror, 3 times in a mirror, and you'll look like a fool. Here you go, buddy boy, Bleeding Jane. Simple enough for you, I see. So, I've heard this is Dana Zane's bar. Is that true? Yeah? Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after that incident with the Bears. Where is she? She's out running some... Bears? 6 years ago, a cast-strapped Dana Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. Heard she set them free afterwards, too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored. What can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember. Too drunk. Maybe she had a prosthetic then, too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of a stadium. Threw it so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Dana, thank her for winning me my second yacht. Knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Alright, finally, I can stop playing the game. I am quite tired. Give it a little 1, 2, 3. And with that, the stream is about to be done. Let me just okay, it just goes. Anyway, close the game. Oh, there it is. Thanks for streaming, Rosé. Sorry I couldn't make your debut, but glad I could make tonight. Thank you, Cheetah, Air, Ash, for coming by. Always happy to see you. Anyway, since you missed it last time, be sure to watch the little thing that's like, see you next stream later, bye, because I feel like you would like it, and everyone else, because I'm quite proud of the thing I put together. Anyway, next week, some more of this, and I hope to see you guys, and maybe some other people then too. Take care, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.